Hello, happy Sunday, wherever you are listening to me at this moment. I want to share this word with you from Psalm 78, from verse 18 to 25. The question today is: have you ever thought about the worst thing you can do to yourself? The worst thing you can do to yourself. In Psalm 78, from verse 18 to 25, the word says, they tempted God in their heart by asking meat for their lust. Yea, they spake against God. They said, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Behold, he smote the rock, that the waters gushed out, and the streams overflow. Can he give bread also? Can he provide flesh for his people? Therefore the Lord heard this and was wroth. So a fire was kindled against Jacob, and anger also came up against Israel, because they believed not in God and trusted not in his salvation. Though he had commanded the clouds from above and opened the doors of heaven and rained down manna upon them to eat, and had given them of the corn of heaven, man did eat angels' food. What is the worst thing you can do to yourself? The worst thing you can do to yourself is to refuse to believe God, especially after you have experienced his power, his protection, his provision. There is no way you can say you have not experienced the power of God, the protection of God, the provision of God, even if it's in the smallest things of life. These people, they saw God cause water out of the rock. They saw bread from heaven called manna. Yet they were asking, can God furnish a table in the wilderness? Can he provide bread for us? Can he provide flesh for us? Can you imagine the times that you have asked such questions? Maybe you are sick in your body and the doctor said it's incurable. You ask the question, can God heal me? Maybe you don't have money to pay your rent or to pay your bills, and you are asking, can God provide for me? That's what I call self-sabotage. You literally shortchange yourself from experiencing the miracle working power of God. The worst thing you can do to yourself is to refuse to believe God, especially after you have seen his power, you have seen his protection, you have seen his provision. In fact, the truth is this: you should rather die than to doubt God, because the moment you choose to not believe God, in that same moment, you have signed, sealed, and settled your death signation. Stop committing suicide by speaking against God. Stop self-sabotage by speaking against God. God can. He has done it before. He can do it again. He has saved you before. He can save you again. He has healed you before. He can heal you again. He has provided for you before. He can provide for you again. He has delivered you before. He can do it again. Believe it. Stick with it. Choose to believe until you see. Even if you die, believe in God. Stick with it. God bless you. Happy Sunday.